Thought I'd make a nice 1 hour special for you for Christmas Day. Today you're going to see me go through an auction catalogue, consider which lots I want to bid on, do a little bit of research. You're going to watch me bid on them live to see whether I win them. Then you're going to take a look at the lots that I do win and bring them back to the shop so you get to have an actual look at what's in them and hopefully figure out what we're actually going to make back. Now, what I can say is I overpay. I get carried away, caught up in the moment, and I pay double what I put down for one lot. Let's put it that way. But I bookmarked 8 lots in the auction, so there's a little spoiler alert, and you get to see all the lots. And we talk about a few others, and you get to see one real surprising lot that I knew was going to fly, and it turned out it was a real sleeper in that auction. So hopefully you'll enjoy. It's a follow journey today, start to finish. You get to see the viewing of the catalogue, the selecting of the lots, the researching of the lots, the bidding on the lots, the disappointment when I don't buy some lots, the overpaying when you get too wound up and want the lots, collecting them, looking at them, everything. I really hope you enjoy. I see you soon, and I hope you enjoy your Christmas.
Okay, so it's a Cardiff auction. Cardiff City Auctions we're interested in today, and they got some interesting things in here. This Victorian lantern and slides isn't quite nice, but it's not really for me. It's not the type of thing I want, and I considered these Chinese carved Doggerfo lamp brackets, but again, they weren't for me. The quality weren't there. Now we're looking for lot 11. Now it's very hard to actually see what's in the lots like this, as you can see. That's not a bad picture actually for some of what they put out. They got a load of Royal Albert in there. So the ones I'm interested in. So this is the first one. Woolen blankets, bevel edge mirrors, and a blue Welsh blanket. So we got a variety of blankets. Now what I'm interested in is this Welsh blanket here. There's multiple blankets available on eBay. In the auction today, Welsh blankets that I'm going to be going for. So you've got the one blue umber there with a selection of other blankets. So that's the first one. There is some nice bits. These quite nice. These big tankers here. You got the rocket and the tanker there with it carrying the rocket. You know, they have got some nice little bits in, but they're just not what I'm looking for at the moment. Here's the other one. Now this one I really like. I've had that open. I've looked at it. Condition is really good. It's really thick, heavy. It's not going to go cheap though. So lot number 17 is one we're really interested in. Next one is 23. These are coats and things made from the tartan, the Welsh tartan. So they're the same stuff the Welsh blankets are made of, all the wool and things. They've got coats and skirts and all that made out of them, vintage ones. So I thought they'd be quite nice. What have they got? Welsh tapestry, wool coats, jackets and skirts. So that's an interesting lot. Next we got number 26. Now, what did I like about this? Now, you got at the front here, you got a nice tea caddy. You got a Japanese jewelry box there with Mount Fuji on the top. You got a nice barrel there. That's a Lazy Susan, so you put your cake on in the top, will spin. You got a really nice little souvenir Welsh miner's lamp here, not an original. There's a big coal bucket down there. A load of candlesticks, some flat irons. There was a nice variety, but there. I don't know how much I'm willing to pay on it. I see that retail at about £200 when you finally sell it all. So it's what's it going to cost to buy. But we're definitely interested in that one, and it's lot 26. These I like. I haven't bookmarked them to bid on them. They're all the slides again. They've separated from the magic lantern because they wanted to sell them separately. But if you look at the images, some of these are quite nice. That looks a bit like Pinocchio there with a long nose. So interesting slides. Wooden slide box with antique magic lantern slides and complete set of 40 Stanley Livingston slides. That's why they've separated them. So I don't know if that's for me, to be honest. We'll put it down and put 31 as a question mark. We're going to look it up. This looked better than it was. Hand-painted and signed World War I framed Roll of Honour from a Welsh chapel signed E.G. Henton, Aberdeen, 1920. And in all honesty, it sounds amazing, but when I looked at it this morning, I wasn't impressed at all. So none of this really meant anything to me. I was interested in the Roll of Honour there, and to be totally honest with you, it didn't do much for me. I might be wrong. We're going to see how much it goes for. Lot 32, we will include it in the auction for you. Next one I'm interested in is 43. So, hang on. No, it's not 34. I got it. So we got 2 hardy rods and a reel. I've looked at these. They are stamped hardy. The reel is stamped hardy, and you've got the split canes are hardy in the cases. So a nice little job lot. We'll price them in a minute. Next one is 43. Now these I actually bid on last week. The lions are not as good quality as you would think. They're quite crudely carved. But there's a pair of lions. The dome's got to be worth £100. The domes are much older than the lions in my opinion. Hand-blown glass, the domes looked. Either way, you got a pair of, I think they're alabaster lions. Yeah, alabaster lions on a marble base under glass domes. Now I bid on them last week and they went for £240 sold. So obviously they didn't pay for them because they're back in this week. So we'll be interested to see the difference this week on what they sell for. I'm still not going to be paying that money. 47. Now these I was offered down the car boot sale last week. He wanted £200 off me for these. They are artist signed. So he was an illustrator for the newspapers, a cartoonist. And they are signed at the front. Don't know why they haven't concentrated on the signature. What have they put? They've just put them as 2JM Stanforth cartoon books, but they are signed. They're obviously not confident on the signatures. So they're just selling them as the books. But yeah, he asked me £200 for those last week. I'd be interested to see what they sell for this week. Okay, so the auction house has got plenty of furniture bits. They normally do anyway. This was quite interesting, to be honest. Lot 60. If you went cheap, I'd have it. It's got a couple of Victorian pieces of glass here, nice celery vase over there. This decanter here is silver overlaid on glass with 6 glasses. It's got some Wedgwood up here. It's a working lot. It's not a valuable lot in my opinion, but it is a working lot. Then you come down into the furniture section here. It's a nice little desk there, mahogany twin pedestal desk. We got to come down to lot 94. I'm coming slowly so that you can take a look at some of the lots here. I don't have the space at all to be buying furniture. So okay, let's look at 92 a minute for medals. Let's have a look. Yeah, we got a couple of stars. What we got? Group of 4 medals, defense medal, and the African stars, and the 1939-45 star. That doesn't really appeal to me unless it's really cheap. This lot of silver here actually sold last week. Again, it went for £450, something like that last week, and it's back in again. 977 grams at 30-40 pence a gram. you're talking is about 350, 400 a scrap there. But by the time you take off the handle and put the commission on, you're actually losing money on the scrap value. I know they're not scrap items, but to buy at auction, you don't want to be paying much more than scrap value on heavy pieces like that. Now this I'm interested in. A trick pony money box. Dated 1885. Now I've had a good look at this morning, and it looks quite good. For some reason, it's either in all the way out. I can't just go small bits. It really does look good. It's got a little bit of paint left on there. It doesn't look like a fake. So we'll look at that one now in a minute. Okay, now they've got a little 177 rifle there. Now they've got this box of ancient coins, and there's some early Roman coins, there's hammered coins. Now this is a very good photograph, to be totally honest with you, of it. I've had a good look at this morning, and I don't know enough to compete for this. This is going to go for some stupid money, because some of these silver coins here are like 20, 30, 40 pound each to sell on. So this is going to go a couple of £100, I would think, and I haven't got enough knowledge in the coin area to specialize to justify buying that. But I'm going to watch it out of interest. So we'll look at 97 and see what it sells for, out of curiosity. We got a German Iron Cross, don't interest me. Collection of coins and World banknotes, again, that doesn't really interest me. There was nothing much in that. We got a load of gold coming through, but gold never goes under scrap value here. It always goes above scrap. And they got diamond rings, they got quite a few rings in there, and that's the end of their auction. So, out of curiosity now, I want to go and have a look how much Welsh blankets sell for. We want antique for starters. Let's go to antiques. Right, Welsh blanket. That's blanket chest. Fabrics and textiles. Right. Okay, so we got a Welsh blanket bidet or throw, £440. £399. Let's have a look at this. That's in line with what's down the auction. So let's compare that. To that. It's an identical pattern. So, but they're asking £400 for a Welsh blanket, £325. There's another one there, 2.5, same pattern. Okay, so they are asking good money for these. Let's have a look now then at sold prices. Wow. They've got £429 there for one, £350 for another. Let's look at this one. Now, that's the only good thing there, is this one is got a maker's label on there. The one down the auction, I didn't see a maker's label, but it's the exact identical pattern. Okay, they comfortably get in 200 plus. Now there's two of those beautiful deep blue Welsh blankets down there, and at £200 each, which they're comfortably selling for, that's £400 back for the two lots. That's without all the other blankets that are mixed in with it. So them blankets, number 11 and 17, are definitely of interest to me. as are the coats. Let's have a look at, see if there's any coats on there. We'll have a look now at the Welsh Tapestry coats and things, and as you can see, they are selling. Didn't realize they were selling like this. A blanket would probably be easier to sell than the coat, so I'm more interested in the 2 lots of blankets than I am the coats, but they're of interest. Okay, so the auction's starting, so here we go. Excited now. I want to see what this lantern goes for. Well, it starts at 110. So it's not really the sort of thing I was wanting to buy, so we'll leave that one go. 130. I've turned the sound off because I haven't asked for permission off the auction house to film him, and I didn't want to hear his voice without his permission. 150. Doesn't seem expensive, but it's just not something I really wanted. Sold to the room for 150. That was a good price. I was actually considering these Chinese carved lamp brackets, but they're awful lightweight and there's not a lot of quality to them in my opinion, so I left them there. They'll probably sell because they're Chinese. They didn't sell. Which one was the Waterford? There was one lot which was Waterford. Search. No. Didn't come up. I have to keep an eye on it. There was a lot there with a Waterford vase and a few other pieces that I didn't really pay a lot of attention to. I should have. So that went relatively cheap for all them canteens, £55, 60. But we'll see now. Lot 11. What am I willing to go for it? I think I'm going to pay £100 a blanket. I think that's fair. Plus commissions, that's 120 a blanket. So that's £240 to sell for 400 to 450. Plus I get the other blankets free. Oh, guys, look at all this. Royal Albert, Old Country Rose. Watch how expensive this goes. £85 or a 90. Yeah, I can't sell around you. I really can't. They've split it up to sell it, to make more money for it. There's 2 lots of this Royal Albert. Gets crazy money, don't it? You can't get that money on eBay. Well, I'm getting excited. I'm watching this archery set go. He's asking 70. It was a nice little thing, vintage. I'm wondering how expensive these blankets are going to go. I don't see Welsh blankets that often. I don't. And to be honest with you, after seeing the prices on the internet, it's quite scary. But they'd make a lovely addition to my website. They're Welsh, and I have got no blankets on there. Here we go then. Lot number 11. Get ready to bid. Quite nervous. You watch me be blown out the water now before I even start. It's going to probably open up at stupid money. And then before you toy dealer say anything, I know I'm probably leaving a lot of money go over there. Here we go. How much is he asking? Internet bids 100. They were 170, 180. I don't want to pay 200 a blanket. Right, so I didn't get the group. Maybe I can buy the single. That was a lot of money, £180 by there. So I didn't win my number 11. That's the first one gone. Oof, that was sharp, short and fast. I'll be with you in a minute. I'm bidding on some bits there. How you feeling? I didn't win the last lot. No, I won £200.
Oh.
A blanket.
Yeah.
I know. And this one's done exactly the same. Yay! So I won that one, and this is the Waterford one that I was on about earlier. Just another one I won. Okay, so here we go again. The Tapestry lot. God knows what this will sort for. Well, I got a bid on that. I'm not bidding no more. I went to the 100. They can keep it. Okay, so here's the Magic Lantern slides come in. See what they sell for now. I'd be surprised if they started a couple of hundred now. What's he going to ask? $90. Christ. They've sold the slides here for more than they sold the actual Magic Lantern with slides. Right. Here's the Hardy rods I'm interested in. Wonder how much these are going to go for. I know Dad would love these. $85.90. Am I? Yep. I won the Hardies. Okay. I don't have a lot of high hope for these. I bid on these last week and they went to 240. I don't know why they're back in, but we'll see what they go for today. So you're going to start them at 160. No. So they're going for the exact same price as last week, £240. No, 280 now. Okay, so now we got the 2 bucks I was offered at the car boot sale last week for 200. So let's see what they actually achieve in the auction. And if he put them in no reserve. It's quite a good looking desk. It really is. I'd have that in the house. It's got no money at all. 30 quid. If I was selling that, I'd be asking 150, 200 quid. Look at that. It's a lovely thing. Early map. What do you mean by early map? Where's the early map, man? Must be there. Sold the room for a tenner. Couldn't have been that early. Okay, so this was the next lot I had. If they were cheap, with the 4 medals. I'm not really ecstatic about buying these. You know, if they're cheap enough, 30 quid, maybe 20, 30 quid. They're already out my range. Not interested at that price. That's a 10 each. I can buy them 10 each all day long at the market. That was a good price, to be totally honest with you, because I only sell them about 15, 20 quid each. Now this I'd actually have a punt on if the price was under 350, 400. It's got to be under 350. Okay, what he's asking. Asking 400, not happening. I pay 380. Counting net bid 400. Nope, I'm not paying it. That's 50 pence a gram by the time you pay costs. I'm not paying 50 pence a gram on a bit of teapot. Right, this one was of interest. Can't figure out if it's original or not. He's asking 20 quid. 26 is on. Don't know if it's real or not. I'm on 50 quid. I think that's... Do I want to gamble anymore? I'm not confident on it. I'm on 70. I don't want to be bidding anymore now. I hate auctions. It's up to 80. I'm going to leave it go. Don't know enough about it. I'm not confident it's not a later version. So we didn't get the horsey. Snowball. We do, darling. I'm still going 120. This is a massive job lot. I knew this one was going to fly. Wow. That was a shocker, but I was expecting that to run. I really was. I didn't have enough knowledge about them, but as I said, some of them coins are going to be 30, £40 each. And there was a lot of them there.
Okay, this little mess here has got some good potential. This was in amongst all the bric-a-brac and I didn't even know about it. It's solid silver and it's a picture frame. Now it's nothing wrong with it, it just needs sticking back down, pinning down, a good clean and putting back together. It's all there. It's a nice oak back to it. But the old things there, the glass is there, the wood's there, and this frame and the full set of hallmarks. So that was in there. Now once that's rebuilt, that's probably 40 quid. And I didn't even see it when I was looking at the auction. This little group here is what I've pulled out of the auction lot. Now bear in mind, it owes me £175 for the bric-a-brac. Now I've got a really nice coal bucket and shovel there. We have the fire fender, brass fire fender. Nice box that I've separated out here. That's not going to stay there, obviously. It's just there for the film in a minute. I'd like to think I'm putting 45 on the coal bucket and shovel. Probably 20-25 on the fender and a good 20-25 on the box. When we come up to the table, it looks quite nice. We got a Wedgwood plate for the Munich Olympics 1972. It's going to be about a tenner. We got a Rosenwelt character jug by Mintons, which is going to be about £20-25. We got two Beswick porcelain horses. They're going to be a tenner each. We got a nice canteen, a cutlery at the back there. There's one spoon missing, unfortunately, a teaspoon. I'm going to try and find that, but that's going to be about £40-45. This Shades of Jane Austen book here, they're selling on eBay between £10 and £15. This Waterford crystal vase here, unfortunately, is engraved for the 1977 coronation. I think it's the coronation. To commemorate the Silver Jubilee of Queen Elizabeth II, 1952 to 1977. It would have been worth more money had it been blank. But I still think Waterford crystal boxed with the certificates and paperworks, it's got to be £45-50. Got a nice bit of Italian pottery here, probably about £15. About £10 or £15 on the box. 3 or 4 quid on the Wedgwood. This barrel's quite nice. It's oak. It's copper banded. It's all copper. It's quite a nice little thing. It's got a stand. So again, I think that's about £20–25. We got a nice cast iron doorstop there with the duck on the pig, on the sheep, on the cow. That's going to be about £12. I quite like the enamel, 1950s enamel teapot. It's not going to be fortune, so tenner again. Nice bathroom mirror there, £20–25. This is gorgeous. It's heavy. Sorry about that. It weighs a ton. That's probably 2 or 3, 4 kilos of brass with its original clanger. And look at the patina on that. It's got some age. And a foundry mark, which I didn't realise. So we're going to look that up. This could be good money. I was going to price it about £30–40, but now I've seen the foundry mark, that could be good money. I'm going to have to research that foundry mark. The Japanese music box, unfortunately, there's no winder underneath. They've stolen the winder, so that's going to go for 10 or 15 quid for someone who wants to repair it. Got a nice souvenir Welsh miner's lamp, £25. We got a nice yeoman plate cutlery set there, tenner. Lazy Susan underneath it, 15 quid. We got a variety of brass candlesticks. If I said tenner a pair, because I'm going to go 12 or 14 on the big ones, 8 on the smaller ones, so say a tenner a pair. We got Ichdian 3 feathers teapot stand in cast iron, which is quite nice. Some early cast iron weights. We got a couple of nice barometers. This one's actually got mercury in it, so this is an early anoid barometer, but it's mercury filled. Mercury being poisonous now. Unfortunately, shipping this one is going to be a problem, especially overseas, because of the mercury. They destroy it. These panels at the back, I didn't really rate them. I've had them in the past. Let me show you these. They're okay, they're pleasant enough. They're all cut and inlaid different woods to form the pictures. So you imagine how many pieces of wood have been cut to form these pictures. And then I turned them over and I realised they're Italian. Handmade in Attardi, Italian. So Sorrento. So these little plaques now are going to go out probably 20 quid for the 3. I don't think that's unrealistic. So far we're doing really well on this little job lot. And the bell's got to be checked out. I've dotted stuff around everywhere. We got the Smith's clock here, isn't going to go for a lot. Not the Smith's, sorry. Enfield. That's going to go for probably a tenner. A little musical box there, a fiver, something like that. I got a tea caddy here. Now when I bought this at the auction, it had 2 lids. Now I can only find one, so I'm hoping the other one turns up or somebody's nicked it. Typical auction lot where they steal something. But it had 2 lids in that tea caddy box. It's not going to be a lot of money, 10 or 15 pounds. All these shoe laths and cast iron irons and things down here, they ain't going to go a lot, £5–10 pound each for doorstops. Okay, so this next item, you saw me view it, you saw me bid on it. Now, as you know, I wanted to pay about £100–120 for it. I ended up paying £190 for this blanket. I really went overboard, but I really liked it. Comfortably, they were selling for £200–250 on eBay, but there were sold ones at the exact same pattern at £450. Now, let me show you the blanket. It's absolutely spectacular. Very heavy, Welsh wool. And it's in absolutely beautiful condition. This could be a throw on a king-size bed. It's that big. So that's what you do with a Welsh blanket. Sit down, wrap it around you, get lovely and snug and warm. I absolutely love it. I really do. It's a beautiful thing, lovely condition, lovely colour. What can I say? It's going up on the website, and I'm going to match the eBay asking price of £450, and I'm going to try if the other one's back in this weekend, because I think I was fighting reserve as to oppose to other sellers. Then I'm going to buy the other this weekend also, because I'm sure the other one, it was bouncing me up off reserve rather than other bidders. So if the other one goes again for about 160, 180, 190 pound again, then I'm a buyer again, because to be honest with you, the quality is spectacular. I'm not sorry I overpaid. I did get caught up in the moment. I don't like losing. When I bookmark an auction lot, I won that auction lot and I paid for it. So £190 plus the commission, so it's about £210 this sells me. I could get my money back on it tomorrow, listed on eBay, but I'm going to go and get a nice little profit. But this is going to be beautiful on the website. It's going to add something to the website. And I won the other one as well. So I'm going to see what else they got this weekend. But spectacular blanket, guys. Really is absolutely spectacular. I'm not kidding you. It's got to be 2 or 3 kilos of wool. It's that heavy. Really beautiful thing. Okay, we're going to take a look at the hardy pieces I bought. Now, I wasn't actually aware on the day when I was searching these on the auction, but they've actually listed the names. Now, I got the Princess Reel. Now, I've looked on eBay, now I've got the names, and these are selling between £50 and £320 depending on the condition. The ones at 300 quid are mint with all the covers, the boxes, the packets, everything. But they're comfortably selling between £50 and £100 in this condition. So it's about 70 quid, 75 quid just for the hardy reel, because it is in nice condition. A little bit of scuffs and scratches, but nothing major, no damage at all. So that was a good little thing. And then I got the 2 rods. The Perfection and the Polycorner split cane. And again, these, when you search by name, are again selling for good money. I'm not sure which one this is, bear with me. This is the Neo Gas fishing rod. 3-piece Neo, Hardy Neo Glass fishing rod, whatever that means. I haven't searched this one, Neo Glass, but hey ho, I'll have a look in a minute. And I'm going to force them in. But there we have an absolute beautiful fishing rod in good condition, and it is in good condition. Yeah, signed Neo Glass. Hardy Bros. It's got numbers, everything on it. So it's got everything there that you want. So I'll have a little look at how much these Neo Glass ones are, and I'll splice her in at the end of this little section, just so you can see. But I would think this 3-piece rod is going to be £100 plus. I would think. So we'll have a little look, see? It's a nice little pop there. And again. And it is, the rod is in beautiful condition. Really is clean and tidy, no cracks, splits. That's a nice clean rod there, and it comes with this original case because it's got the 3 compartments. So you can see clearly there the 3 different compartments for the 3 elements of the rod. So that's for that one. And then we have this one, which is the Polycorner. Now this is the one I searched. And these are retailing again between £100 and £250 depending on who you're buying them off and condition. And again, it's in beautiful condition. Really is. It's not even scratched. They're as clean as you want to buy them. And this is a number 5, I think. It's got number 5 on it there. The Perfection, Polycorner, registered trademark. Where does it say Hardy then? Not sure where it says Hardy on you. The other one says Hardy Brothers. I'm not 100%. I'll look at the markings on the other Hardys in a minute just to compare to make sure it's okay, but it's a beautiful thing in lovely condition. I'd like to think the 3-piece is only about £130. I'd like to think I can at least double my money on them comfortably. Again, very clean, very good condition. You can see why these rods are so collectible. Got a beautiful feel in your hands. And a nice little pop again. So the rods on the reel are really as clean as you want to find them. I'm not too comfortable that this one hasn't actually got Hardy Brothers wrote on it, but it has got quite a lot of different markings that I'm not familiar with. So we'll go and have a look at that in a minute, and I'll splice in a couple of photos of the photographs of other people who are selling them, and see if I can find a number 5 and see what they're selling for. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. You didn't get to see the 2 signed books. Unfortunately, when I collected my lots from the auction, I left them there. They have put them aside, so I'll show you them in another video later on. Just give you a quick look at them and see what we get from, just an update really. So I know it was a little quiet with the auction run in, but I felt a little awkward at a full living room. They all turned up halfway through filming, and I felt a little awkward chatting in front of the camera with everybody staring at me. Don't know why. I'm used to filming on my own, just me and the phone, and I just switch off. So I'm sorry I went a little quiet during the actual bidding of the auction, but hopefully you've enjoyed the video. Some really interesting lots, and I'm very pleased. I spent £637 if anybody wants to know, with taxes. So it's a lot of spending. What I'm hoping to achieve is somewhere in the region of double my money. So I'm hoping to pull £1,200, £1,300, £1,400 back off there then by the time I pay my costs, and I'll have a nice little chunk. But there's a few really nice pieces that are going to end up on the website. Go check that out. It's AntiquesArena.com. And there'll be a few bits for eBay. The majority of the stuff then will end up in the shop. But all in all, I'm really pleased. I've had a lovely... I enjoyed the day at the auction. I've enjoyed making the film and looking at the stuff with yourselves, so hopefully you've enjoyed. And if you like these type of films, I'm going to do more of them, where if I'm buying at the auction, you get to see me view them, and we'll just do more of these if you like them. Let me know, leave a comment if this is the type of film you'd like to see more of in the future. Other than that, thank you very much for watching. Enjoy your dinners, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.